Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends. If you are like me, you spend a disturbing amount of time on TikTok. And when I talked about this foundation, the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation on Releases and Rants, I knew it was going to go viral. Not necessarily because it was a good foundation, but because their PR team is fucking bananas. Their Good Apple Balm Foundation went viral about, what, 3 years ago during a height of lockdown. And it was all because of the influencers on TikTok. And I have already seen on TikTok people being like, oh my god, this is amazing, it's incredible, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, right, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and I'm going to buy this. Thankfully it was 10% off on Boots at the time. And I was like, fine, let's try this out. So if you want the real tea on what this actually is like, see a wear test. What does it look like when I have none of these lights on? By the way, I'm 32. I have kind of combo skin. It's somewhere between dry and normal. This is meant to be for oily skin, but they did say, hey, by the way, we can use it for everyone and it blurs your pores and all this fucking nonsense. So if you want to see what it actually looks like, how it wears, how it looks like in the natural light, well, as much natural light as we can get in Ireland, then my gorgeous friends, this is the video for you. Do please keep on watching. Because we're looking at foundation, I actually think it's really important that we see what my skin looks like in natural lighting to give you an idea of who this is going to work for or who this mightn't work for. So I am 32. I have quite normal to dry skin at the moment. No dry patches. Everything is actually okay. I have some acne at the moment, but this is a foundation that they say is meant to be great for like blemish prone skin. It's always around here because of hormones and stress. So I'm going to show you essentially, you know, what my skin looks like close up, show you some of the problem areas, and it'll give you an idea as to what my skin looks like without foundation. So you can see here I have quite a few blemishes. I am treating them. This one is just coming to a bit of a head at the moment. I see you, George, and you will be mine. I have some dry spots here, but actually they're doing okay. My nose, I don't really tend to have any issues with foundation on my nose. I have quite pinky cheeks because I am the colour of death. And yeah, I have like some lines. I also have like little spots up here as well. So it'll give you a bit of an idea. The brows are not done great, but sure, look, whatever. This is where the concealer is going to have to do its job. I have some lines. You can see there. 1, 2, 3. Lots and lots of frown lines. But yeah, this is what my skin looks like in natural light. So it'll give you a decent idea of what this is actually going to look like. I'll also show you the foundation in natural light as well. Bearing in mind that we are in Ireland, so natural light is a scarce commodity. Let's just hope it doesn't rain and that it doesn't get super, super dark, and I will still be able to show it to you in natural light. But let's try out this foundation. I know, I said I wasn't going to get it. You know that I am an unreliable narrator for the actions in my life. I did, I got it. It's the Full Coverage Serum Foundation, Good Apple, KVD. I got the shade 002 Light. So, I mean, let's see how this goes. Ugh, I'm horrible at opening these. They are not built for people with nails. Oh my god, there we go. I am strong. I know people were like, oh my god, the packaging. Oh, this might be a bit light for me. Fuck it, we'll see. We'll make it work. It's so hard to like figure these things out. This came on Boots, so I was like, let's see. And who knows, it could just be the absolute worst on me. All right, we'll bring it down the neck, Teresa. We'll bring it down the neck. I had to put on some concealer because I am gross. I am using my favorite foundation brush. I know that some people do like half with the sponge and half with the brush. But I'm just using the stuff that I know. So it looks like this. Yeah, Good Apple Light 002. There's how many mls in this? I believe it's like 30. Yeah, 30 mls in this. Let's see, I'm going to pump it out onto my hand. Oh god, okay, so 2 pumps, that's enough surely. It's very viscous. Actually, this could actually work for me. Who knows? Anyways, I'll pop it on. Oh, I mean, it is kind of, it's working with my hand. So we'll see. I am nervous. Oh God, yeah. She's white, and it's full coverage. So I mean, we'll see. This is the new shade coming to Dulux sometime soon. Is it covering my redness? Not really. Not really. And that's 2 pumps. Okay. Okay. I will say it doesn't feel like super, super heavy. So I appreciate that. Girl, gonna have to use another, maybe 2. God, I don't love that, but sure, whatever. Usually I only use like 2 pumps of my Dior, but whatever, it's very difficult to have anything that I love as much as my Dior. Oh, who knew it was going to be this pale? Normally, it's very straightforward for me to get a foundation because I just go with the palest one in the line and that's what suits me. But apparently there are people who are more pale than me. I'm quite frustrated because obviously I had to get this through Boots, and there's no KVD like stall, at least where I am. There is in Dublin if you go out to like Liffey Valley, but that is a 2-hour drive for me. And I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna be doing a 2-hour drive for fucking foundation to do a match. So I was like, right, I probably should have, because it's like, this is an expensive foundation. Teresa, you're a fool. What is this looking like? I mean, what's the shade match like so far? She's a ghost. Oh, she dry. Oh, this is dreadful. This was an expensive mistake. I fucking hate it. Oh my God. This is actually, oh my God, this is so bad. So bad. Oh man. Oh, dude, what the fuck is this? I hate this so much. No, Teresa, stop being negative. It's fine. We can work it. This is where I normally like mix this with something else, but I'm like, if we're actually going to test this foundation and see what it looks like. Oh my God. Okay, if you have like combo dry skin, oh girl, gotta go in with another 2. What the fuck am I doing? If you have combo dry skin, do not. Oh my God. This is one of those rare occasions where I feel like the camera is actually appropriately picking this shit up. Because you know how normally if you have like really, really harsh lights, it's like, no, everything is fine. No, it's not. This is awful. And I fucking hate this. Oh man. I knew it. I knew TikTok was lying. Because I knew as soon as this was coming out that it was going to like be all over and be like, oh my God, it's the best foundation. No, I hate it. I wonder, should I like wet a sponge and maybe see if I can like make this less awful? Because this is like, funny thing is it makes me look really white on camera, but it's actually a decent shade range, like a shade match in reality. That's what's really fucking strange. Sometimes I hate how white I am, apart from the fact that, you know, our consideration of spices is fucking salt. Right, let's just see if having a wet sponge is going to make things any better. There, she's soaked. Ooh. Yes, she is. Right, let's see if this is going to help. Oh my God, I've already used so much of this. Such fucking nonsense. Right. Okay. Oh wow, okay. That helps a little bit. Yeah, you may want to put this on with a sponge rather than a brush, which isn't great. Like, I like using brush personally. Oh, Okay, this is definitely, okay, this definitely improves it. Definitely improves it. But girl, when they say it's full coverage, like this is what, the 8th pump? That's ridiculous, lads. I know I have a fat face, but it's not that fucking bad. Like, Jesus! This is, well, this is a trial and a tribulation. I was going to do like a full wear test, but Jesus, can I keep this on all day? I can already feel like my skin is just like, hydration, where is she? This is, yeah, I think I've kind of made it work for me. I kind of made it work for me. Christ. Christ on a fucking bike, lads. Don't trust TikTok. Don't trust it. It's all like, hey, this is the best foundation ever. It's a viral. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm 32. I have lines. I have pores. I have lived. I had to use like 8 pumps of foundation. And I don't even think this is properly full coverage. My spots are covered, but that's because I have really good like concealer down. I don't know, friends. I don't know. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and see if I can make this look a little bit better. But for the moment, I'm not impressed. Really, I'm not impressed. Okay, so I am back and I've kind of tried to put this all together, but like I'll be on, like the shade is a good match actually. I know it sounds bizarre, but it actually is a good match for me. Who'd have thought it? I am that shade of white. Full coverage it is not. It should not take 8 pumps to get to this. And I'm going to zoom you in now and you will see I haven't had this on very long. It's already starting to break down. Bearing in mind this is meant to be for fucking oily skin. I do not have oily skin. I have dry to normal. If it is breaking down on my nose, my babes, Anyways, let's zoom you on in so you can see what this looks like. So my friends, bearing in mind that this is under like harsh lights and that makes everything look better. Do you see my nose? See here? See? Why the fuck is that breaking away? This has not been on that long. Why is that breaking away? The fuck? This? See here? Look at that. That is bad. That's very, very bad. Right, let's look at the foundation lines along here. Oh God. Oh fuck me. That is ghastly. I mean, we'll get to see it in natural light soon, but like, ugh. So I won't be able to do a full day wear test. It'll probably be about 6 hours, but that'll give you a decent enough idea. I'm going to show you it now in the natural light so you can make up your own mind. Okay, so I am attempting to source some natural light here. It is about 3 o'clock here in Ireland, so it's already grey outside. But this is giving you an idea as to what it looks like in the natural light. Look at that nose. Schmoop, straight in. You can see it's already like breaking down. If this is for oily skin, confused. Very confused. It's meant to be full coverage. Look at that. It's already breaking down here. Bearing in mind, I put on 8 fucking pumps. You shouldn't have to put on 8 pumps for a full coverage foundation. I'm sorry. Like 3 pumps max of my Dior, doesn't it? And this is like a similar price point. So, I love that I went down and I showed it to Sahil and he was like, that is not your Dior. I'm like, I know, I fucking hate this. But yeah, you can see it's not, like the NARS concealer is doing the heavy lifting here. Yeah, I know it's not blended very well, but like, look, we'll do what we can. I am not leaving the house today, not like this. And these are the forehead lines. You can see it has rested in there. I'm not oily. I am dry to combo to, who fucking knows what I am? I'm combo. Dry to normal. Like my humour. But the fact that it's already breaking down on my nose is weird to me. It hasn't kind of breaking down a bit there. Yuck. I hate this. I am so annoyed I spent this much money on this. Does anyone want to buy it off me? Fucking hate it. Ugh, anyways, we will try and get at least 6 hours of wear out of this before I scrub my face clean. I make such poor decisions. Fuck you, TikTok. Fuck you for lying to me. And all those influencers who are like, oh my god, it's amazing, it's best skin. No, literally, I can get a NYX foundation that is a million times better. Just saying. Okay, friends, it has been about 8 hours. And can I just say, this foundation reminds me of, do you remember that Morphe foundation? That it was so, like, dry, like it took the very moisture from your soul. That's what this is. Like, I feel my skin cracking. The fact that I have managed to keep it on for this long. Every sensory impulse is telling me to just claw the fuck out of this. I hate this foundation. It is so bad. It looks awful, like so bad. I'm going to turn off the ring lights so you can kind of just see it like with just a natural light. I'm gonna flash this so we can see all of the nonsense really that comes with it. But I'm going to show you first with the ring light, because I actually think even with the ring light you can see how, and I mean horribly bad this is. Now, I was talking to like my Patreon group. Well, love you guys. And the lovely Emily, who is Cruelty-Free Cruella on TikTok, by the way, the only person, one of the very few people I would trust on TikTok. She was saying that the people who this kind of worked for, they were like using the primer that came with it. Girl, I'm not gonna fucking buy a crazy expensive primer to make this nonsense fucking work. I'm not. Right, I'm gonna use the fucking primers that I have, because I have loads of primers, and if an existing primer doesn't work for this, then I'm not insane. I'm not gonna go and buy a primer. I don't know how I'm gonna get this to work for me in some way, shape, or form. I hate it. Letting you know way ahead of time what this review is. But I'm gonna zoom you in now, and I'm gonna show you all the horrible, problematic areas. Okay, so starting off strong. Don't look at my teeth. Look here. Look at how. But full coverage. Full coverage, my fucking arse. Right? Dry, she crusty. Right, I know this is for like oily skin, but it also like came off on my nose. Right? All along there. Look at how horrid and patchy that is. Look at that. And that's what lights. Can you imagine how fucking bad this looks like in reality? Not covering spots. Let's look along here. Oh god. It's like, how does it get worse? And yet it does. Like, it actually, this is dreadful. So as promised, I've turned off the ring lights, but I'm going to take my phone camera, and you can really see how bad that is. All of the tech, poor blurring, fuck off. Oh, my skin has actually never looked that bad. Never looked this bad. Oh, look at that. Fucking canyons, that is dreadful. I mean, it made all these claims of like, it's poor blurring and full coverage. Where? I don't see it. It's fucking awful. And I apologise to you because you're having to see all of this, but let's be 100% transparent on the shittiness that is this particular foundation. This made so many claims, and I know that like people are going to drag me because they're going to be like, Teresa, why are you reading this to filth? It was meant to be for oily skin. You don't have oily skin. That's very, very true. I have normal to dry, generally normal. This is making me look like I'm the fucking Sahara, the Gobi Desert, everything all meshed into one dry, arid landscape. Right? I get that. I get that they were saying it was for oily, but here's the thing. They also said, it's for everyone. Everyone can enjoy this. No, they can't. If you have skin like me, take a wide berth. Take a wide berth. This was like 40 euros. It firstly says it was full coverage. I had to do the full Meredith Duxbury on it and put like 8 pumps on. And that only covered my fucking face. I was not even thinking about bringing it down to, like, I've never had to do that, right? This is a similar price point to my Love, My Life, my Dior, which, by the way, massive shade difference here, but actually weirdly works. So much better. Pay an extra couple of euro, get yourself a Dior. Trust me, I wore this on my wedding day. I've had this for months and it's perfection. This, I actually don't know what I'm going to do with this. Missa was like, lend it to me, except obviously it's going to be way too pale for her, and I would never give this to anyone. Even as a joke, it is shocking. I'm trying to figure out if I could maybe like mix it with the e.l.f. or something to make it at least somewhat okay. Maybe mix it with my It Cosmetics, which I do from time to time. This is like hands down the worst foundation I have ever had the fucking misfortune to try. I'm sick of TikTok lying to me and being like, oh my god, it's the best foundation in the world. It's not. It's so bad. Like it was so bad on me, right? And I don't have very bad skin. Yes, at the moment I have like some blemishes. But if you have blemishes, oh my god, this is going to be terrible on you. And that's the thing they said that this was meant to do. Right, let's just talk about on a scale of 1 to 10. Right, what do I think of this? Negative 10. Negative 10 out of 10. Avoid. I wouldn't take this for free, right? And all of this nonsense, and people be like, oh my god, it's amazing, because I've got the primer to work with it. I don't need to have like a PhD in makeupology to make shit work for me, right? I've been using makeup for years. Generally, I don't have that much of an issue with foundations. I've gotten high-end, low-end, like all sorts. It's generally worked for me. Fuck's sake, like I have She Glam and that works for me. This is the worst thing about. I'm gonna actually contact Boots to just be like, I know they don't ever tend to do returns, but this is the worst thing I have ever gotten in my life. I know they don't do returns, but I think I will actually just send like an email being like, this is not wearable. This is trash. Please, if you're watching this and have been thinking about this, avoid it. Avoid it. Avoid. No, it's dreadful. I could rant about this all evening, and I kind of have, because I've done that to my Patreons and I've done that to my husband, and he's like, yeah, it's quite bad. And this is the man who like tells me I look beautiful first thing in the morning when my hair is like doing a weird thing. So even when he is being like, this is bad, you know it's bad. So I hate you so much. Anyways, friends, please do avoid. I have affiliate links normally, but I am not putting any down here. I do not want you to buy this under any fucking circumstances. Do not buy this. Seriously, don't. No, not worth it. Anyways, my friends, that is it. That's the end of this video. I'm so pissed off. Like genuinely, I'm so angry about makeup. Like it fucking washes off, but at the same time, I feel like you've destroyed me from the inside out. That is the end of this one though. I'm staying away from KVD for this sort of nonsense. Never again. You're not catching me again with all of your influencer PR nonsense. Some people's souls are just worth a couple of euro, it seems. But my friends, that is it. That is the end of the video. Do please like, comment and subscribe. If you have gotten this, let me know. Have you had a similarly experience? Maybe it worked for you. I fucking hope it did. I don't want anyone to waste their money. Fingers crossed it actually did. But my friends, that is it. That's the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.